Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 7:02 a.m. I am very, very late. It is Tuesday. It is the 20th of June, 2017. Thumbs up. Welcome to the day. I am late. I am exhausted. It's so hard to get my brain moving because I'm not getting enough sleep. Now, before I go into that, one thing I had been doing is reading on cracked photoplasty things, which is where they take, little pictures and then put facts on them. Like, we discovered that some of the goofy things that we learned about what humanity does actually had various reasons behind them. Like it was thought back, 200 years ago that reading in bed was immoral. Immoral to read in bed? Well, they didn't have electric lights back then. Lights after the sun went down was by candles. And if you have a candle on your bedside and you're reading at night and you fall asleep, you're not watching a candle. People's houses burned down because of unattended candles from people falling asleep while reading. So yeah, it was immoral to read because so often so many houses burned down. It wasn't that it was immoral to read, it was a safety issue. And then people used to think that night air was dangerous, it would make you sick, and so they locked up windows at night. And it's like, you think, how foolish, how could night air be dangerous? Well, night air also contains disease-bearing insects. Now the disease-bearing insects come in through the open window at night, bite, sting, you get sick, maybe you die. It's the night air that did it? Well, we didn't find out until later it was the bugs that come in on the night air. So the night air is not dangerous, but there was certainly a reason to be afraid. So most of our goofy things that we have like that have a reason, even if the reason is goofy. Thumbs up. I am exhausted, super exhausted today. It's been leading up, and adding up on a daily basis. I don't sleep very much because of pain issues, because I've got fibromyalgia, I got massive injuries from my head to my toes, and it all adds up with the fibro, and I don't move when I sleep, and so everything is painful to lie down. Last night I was so exhausted, I had to go to bed at 11:30. 3:30 is when pain woke me up. 4 hours of sleep. I've been up since 4 o'clock. I stayed in bed until 4. Finally, I couldn't lay in bed anymore. It hurt so much. So I've been awake and I'm exhausted. My brain is not functioning and I don't know when to find time to try and take naps to catch up, because during the morning time I'm waking up to make videos so that I can make my brain function, and then I'm doing the rest of the videos for the rest of the day, and that's fine, and that's actually a good thing. It keeps me busy. Thumbs up on that. But I'm doing that until around noonish. Well, around noonish is when my housemates wake up, and I like to spend time with my housemates. They're my friends, so I mingle with my housemates and can't sleep during that time. When she works during the week around 6 o'clock, things calm down, but I can't go to bed right then because it's so close to actual bedtime. If I go to sleep at 6 o'clock and nap until 8 o'clock, when it's time to actually go to bed at midnight, I'm not going to be even halfway tired. I'm going to be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when I fall asleep. And then when am I going to wake up? 3 hours later, it'll be now. I won't be able to make any videos. So that's bad. And then on nights, when she doesn't work and has days off and we spend more time together, that's even less time that I've got to go and try and find nap time. I really don't know what to do. Thumbs up on that. So I'm exhausted. My hamster, was that the hamster or the cat? I think I heard the cat outside. So yay. But I've got my hamsters here. They're all, they're awake and they're asleep. Some of them are awake, some of them are asleep. They're being very calm, very quiet. I'm going to grab a little Squeak Jr. She is eating. She is just underneath her wheel. And I knocked over my microphone. Come on, little Squeak. Come on. back over with the mic. There we go. She was lying underneath her wheel and eating. Just sort of a half awake, half asleep eat. Hamsters do that. They'll eat when they're half awake. You know, they'll just be sleeping and then they'll and then eat whatever's in their cheek pouch, and then they'll go back to sleep. So it's really, really cute, and she was kind of doing that. So I reached down and I picked her up, and of course she flopped over like a turtle because she was startled. And as prey animals, you know, they really, really should fight back. But one of their first instinct as a prey animal when they're startled is to like flip over and spread their arms and legs, and well, you know, spread their legs so that their belly's wide open, and then stare. And I was like, what? Why? How would you think that's like opening up a lunchbox for predators? Why would you do that? And so you'd think but they're prey, so they don't know how to really be on the offensive. So they're cute, unless you're a bug. If you're an insect, then these little guys will track you down and eat you. They love crickets and other insects. Come on, little one. I know. I'm sort of flirping around with my hands. You don't know what to do. She's a cutie, though. I'm going to put her back in her cage. There you go, little one. And so, yes, I am very, very tired. My brain is barely functioning. I'm trying my darndest to wake up and function, and this is part of waking up. This is, if I didn't have a processing time, if I wasn't able to talk and process, I would be stuck all day. I've been through the days before I did all this stuff. If I was up at 4 o'clock, I would still be struggling to wake up around noon. I probably, and not just probably, because this happened when I used to live in my brother-in-law's garage. I would spend hours waking up, falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep, and not doing anything. That stopped when I started doing my vlogs. I woke up. I went from just doing nothing and trying desperately to stay awake for 8 or more hours to brain waking up and working, and that's awesome. I really, really like and appreciate that. Thank you all for watching my processing time. It is a very, very cool thing. I'm very, very appreciative of the fact that you do so. Thank you so very, very much. I have been trying to write down subjects to do a format change, so I'm not just random processing as I'm waking up. Unfortunately, because my brain is not functioning today, I'm having so much difficulties, I can't even come up with anything to write down for subjects. Here's what I wrote down for my subject is exhausted, lack of sleep catching up, and then the other thing was my cheese cut. It's I put on Twitter the other day, I had put a little nick in my thumb with the edge of a knife because I'd cut some cheese and there was some cheese on it, and so I went zoop to clean off the cheese off the blade, but I did it in such a way that of course I went zoop and cut my skin. It didn't even bleed. It never bled, you know, but you could see the little pink meat inside. I cleaned it, you know, I washed my thumb. I didn't get all the cheese out, and so it's gotten like that. There have been cheese molecules. I mean, I washed as best I could, but on the molecular level, I left some cheese molecules in there. And then so that's why it's been like that and not just healed up instantly. So, yay. So if that's all that's really going on in my life, thumbs up on that. I was also watching various clips like The Daily Show. There's this one, the police officer that shot and killed a legal gun owner, but you know, the NRA, who would normally just be up in arms, they freak out about nothing. But no, legal gun owner shot, live streamed by his wife. He was a legal gun owner, told the cop he had a gun, and the cop still shot him to death. And that cop was acquitted, said not guilty of horrible stuff. Why? And why is the NRA silent on this one? Well, the guy was black. So the NRA doesn't care. And as they were pointing out with the goalposts of why, you know, right, well, of course he was shot, he was moving toward the police. Of course he was shot, he was moving away from the police. Of course he was shot, he was just standing there. The goalpost for why black people are being shot in the U.S. is this one guy on the Daily Show pointing out, it's like, it's not amazing that black people are getting shot so often, it's amazing that black people aren't, when black people aren't shot. And people just get away with it. It's sickening. My country disgusts me so often, but it's not even just the country, it's around the world. Even though we know that skin color means bloody nothing, we still treat each other like dirt because of it all around the planet. And it sucks so bad. This is nothing. The color of your skin means nothing. Especially, I mean, all this stuff on race relations, race this, race. When you're caught up debating race, you're already caught in a racist trap. Because it was about 130 years ago, the default people in power wanted to make sure they stayed in power. Guess who the default people were? What color skin were they? So they went and devised how to divide up skin color as races. At first they had all sorts of ones before they decided on what we have now. But there is no races that way. They said, oh, there's Negroid races for all the people of brown color. There's the Mongoloid races for all the yellow people. And it's like, good Christ, there's no such thing. There is no white race. There is no black race. There are no races. We're all people. We just came from different parts of the globe. It's Homo sapiens sapiens. If we were a different species, different races, we wouldn't be able to interbreed. Humanity makes me sick sometimes. Thumbs up for that. Holy smokes, 12 minutes and change. I don't really have anything really other to say. So what I'm going to do, because I do like to do this, is I'm going to my community page on my channel, and I'm opening up 24 hours worth of comments. And I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people for having left comments, kind comments, wonderful. Well, I don't know if they're wonderful comments, they're just comments. You know, I'm going to thank people for having left a comment. A good comment, a bad comment, and a different comment, it doesn't matter. I think it's awesome that you've left me a comment. Even if you're a person that says, boy, why don't you hurry up and die from cancer? You got involved enough to leave me a comment. You get me out of my head, I'm able to interact with you in the real world, and that's awesome. I prefer non-things like, hey, die of cancer, but thumbs up. Now, if I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended, and I'm very, very sorry. So, no disrespect. There's no promise that I'm going to mispronounce your name, but if I do so, I'm very sorry. I am so tired, and I am barely functioning. My sincere apologies. So, if you'd like a shout out, just pop your name down in the comments. If I catch it, then days like today, it's really, really hard, so thumbs up. But if I do, you'll have a guaranteed shout out. Otherwise, here we go. So there is Floyd Mortlock. Thank you very, very much. And Patriots Fan 00. Thank you very, very much. Breaker Games, thank you for the comment, greatly appreciated. Tracy McGill, thank you, greatly appreciated. Millennial Moto, thank you. And George Velasquez, thank you very, very much. And Bruno Henrique Fernandez, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. Anonymous, that's pretty basic. And Jake Edge, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. It's like actually, but ACY. UALLY. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you very, very much for the comment. And then there is Maya. Thank you very, very much. Air Swiper, greatly appreciated. And S. Simpson, thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. Janus, JANUSZ, thumbs up. Thank you. And Cutie Apricot, Son of a gun. I like your usernames very, very much. Thank you. And then there is, Lucas Gamchik. He's from Slovakia. I don't know how to pronounce that properly, but thank you very, very much. And Amy Howe, thank you. Greatly appreciated. And Willie Banks, thank you. Toby Curlis, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Mika Mod 5, Son of a Gun, thank you very, very much. Akame Bro, thank you. And Great Artie, Son of a Gun, thank you very, very much. Lizard Veteran, Son of a Gun, I love that name. Very, very cool. Kid Beatbox, thank you very, very much. And then, last but not least, Cade Sweenheart, who actually their comment is, I just woke up. I feel like I just woke up. I've been up for 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and I feel like I just woke up. But then Fibro does that, so thumbs up. Thank you very, very much, each and every one of you. If I mispronounced your name, if I did it all incorrectly, my sincere apologies, but thank you all so very, very much. Now, because I'm at 16 minutes to change, what I'm going to do is also get to my greetings. Yay, greetings! This is where I say good morning to people in as many of their home languages as I possibly can. If you'd like to hear a greeting in your home language, if you could tell me down in the comments. I still have not looked up how to pronounce this one Finnish one properly, and I am so sorry. I keep forgetting, but I'm going to start at the top with Bom dia, dia dit, dia gwit, guten tag, annyeonghaseyo, buenos dias, bună dimineața, Ohayo, labrit, labas ritas, kamusta, buongiorno, terra homikust, yora geld. Boevi? I've forgotten how it's pronounced. I'm very sorry. I gotta get the pronunciation again. But thank you very much for having told that to me. Barilus, ni hao, kalimera, bonjour, boker tov, dzień dobry, or less formally, chest, labdien, dobre utro, mesa olheli, dobre rano, bereda, privyet, merhaba, and go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Doesn't necessarily have to be an alcoholic beverage, does not have to be mounds of crack cocaine, doesn't have to be a prostitute spreading her thighs for you. The crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Thumbs up for that. I would like to say, because because I'm so close to the end, I'm going to do this instead and say, if you could check out my links down below, that would be awesome. You just click on show more, they open right up. It's like a whole novel down there. It's huge. I'm kind of sorry about that. I got merch from t-shirts and mugs from Teespring, if you could check that out. And I got like Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, my blog, there's something else, and GoFundMe and Patreon.com. If you have donated to my GoFundMe campaign, thank you so very, very much. You were wonderful and awesome, and I appreciate that no end. These are all my Patreon.com patrons. Thank you so very, very much. You are helping to keep me alive. If it weren't for your help, I would not be living here right now. I do not know where I would be or what the situation would be, but it would be nowhere near as good as it is right now. So thank you all very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. Greatly appreciated. I'm not asking for anything special. You know, if you don't want to toss me a like, don't. But if you could, that would be awesome. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very, very cool. Now, I understand I'm a weird older guy. I'm set in my ways. I'm bizarre. I'm odd. I'm eccentric. But so if you don't want to subscribe, I understand. You know, don't. If you think you might not, just don't. Just save yourself the trouble. I'm not for everybody. I know this. But if you are, and you want to subscribe, then thumbs up. Thank you very, very much, and I will do my darndest to keep you entertained from now until the end of time. I'm sure you've heard the rumors about, you know, enslaving people after death for eternity. Really, it's not. First off, they knew. Second off, it's eternity, but it's okay. It's like I said, it's hardly backbreaking labor, and when it is, it's all right. So thumbs up. Well, hey. I'm close to the end of my time. I am barely functioning. I hope that you found this even halfway entertaining. I'm not a scientist. I don't know if there's a difference chromosomally or not. I don't believe there is from what I've learned, but I'm not a scientist. I don't know. But anyway, you take care. Have a great day today, and I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing. And I hope I can wake up today. I am not functioning at all.